Kim, we have a new weather computer.
Yes.
I don't know how this is going to go.
It looks cool, though. It looks snazzy.
Well, we're working on it. Here we go. Here's our shot from Albuquerque, and we'll show you a variety of things. There are going to be some changes in the forecast, which we'll show you. Here's a look at the storms pushing their way through the metro area right now. We've had rounds of showers and storms, one now over Bernalillo. Most of the metro area right here in the city is relatively quiet. And what we've got going on right now is the yellow shaded areas are severe thunderstorm watch areas. Now, areas that are shaded in orange is where we have, well, severe thunderstorm warnings at this point. So that's across the eastern side of the state. So let's get into the metro area, and you can see we're racing this storm out through Bernalillo now. The one thing working in our favor, no flood threat today. These storms are moving so fast at up to 40 miles an hour, they're not going to flood anywhere. But we have had some storms around the Santa Fe metro areas lined up along the northern mountains. Again, what we've got here effectively is a cold front working its way through. And as it does, it comes very quickly, and we'll be out of here fairly quickly. But around Dulce and Chama, picking up a pretty strong storm there. As we slide farther down to the south, a couple things to watch. A strong storm now well to the north of Roswell and continuing to slide through Chaves County. A couple other stronger storms getting ready to come into areas of Lincoln County as we speak. And we have this severe thunderstorm working its way into areas of DeBaca County eventually, and then sliding up along the northeast. This is the area to watch. It's not out of the question that we could see an isolated tornado across eastern New Mexico throughout the next couple of hours as these strong thunderstorms continue to come through here. But you can see these very powerful cells rolling right off to the north and east here at about 40 miles an hour. A wider look here shows that severe weather just on a line effectively from Sierra County stretching all the way up to the northeast. Now, the core of the main storm is well to the north, but we've got the trough kicking its way through, and as it does, a lot of action out there. 74 degrees in the metro. Wind gusts right now up to 40 miles an hour. So it is gusty out there, and temperatures at this point cooling down across the west. Notice where we've already had the front plow through 50s and 60s. Here in the metro area, we're pushing through right now, and as you get across the east, we will see those cooler temperatures. Wind gusts are definitely a factor out there. 25 miles an hour in the city, 24 Ruidoso, 30 down in Roswell and up across the northeast, about 32 miles an hour in Raton. A wider look here shows this is the core of the storm, which continues to slide through here, and we get some of those showers. Now, once we push this all through, we're going to drag drier air through here, so we are going to see things quiet down. So the storm system kicks on through for tonight, and as it does, drier air replaces it tomorrow. Sunshine for everybody, no showers across the board here. Then as we get into Wednesday, we're going to drag another front late in the day and really into Thursday, and this front will have a chance to maybe bring a shower or two, but more than anything else, it's going to bring a bit of a cool down, going to feel like fall before the temperatures come back up again across the area. And you can see any moisture with our superstorm track just kicking its way out overnight. Let's go region by region, and the zones definitely look a little bit different. So as you look across your area, now the 7-day forecast are stretched along the right side of the screen. This allows us to get as many cities as possible in for the area here, and you can see Durango, Pagosa Springs in the 60s for tomorrow. Meanwhile, as we get across the northwest, temperatures here in the 60s and 70s, a lot of sunshine on the way. Those temps will cool into the 60s on Thursday once again. Across the southwest, temperatures here going to be fairly warm. Now notice we do have a change in your southwest 7-day. Las Cruces, the most populous city in the southern part of the state, is the state or the city we're using now to be your guide for that part of the state here. Southeast, temperatures 80s for the most part tomorrow. Will cool down into the 70s by Friday. Meanwhile, up to the northeast, temperatures here 60s and 70s. A lot of sunshine on the way. So once we plow this storm through tonight, things will clear out nicely. Tomorrow in the northern mountains, going to be a cold start and then a nice finish. 73 Edgewood, 76 into Harris. Lots of sunshine. And finally here in the metro, temperatures for the most part in the 70s. A lot of sunshine on the way. Your 7-day forecast for the Albuquerque area will be a little breezy tomorrow. Maybe kick up those winds on Wednesday. Cooler on Thursday.
Okay. Thank you, Mark.